Hey, welcome to this week's Elements Dev Diary. Now, this week I'm going to go through Elements 2.3 that we've literally just shipped today. And this has got one big feature in it. Now, it's hopefully a feature you're not really going to need to use, but it's really important and it's going to be so helpful for if you ever install a new Mac or someone sends you a document or a project that's missing components. And this feature is going to make your life so much easier. So let's get into it and I will show you how it works and we'll run through all the kind of little bits and pieces. So let's check it out. I'm going to pop you over here. There we are, just behind the monitor there. And then let's get into Elements. So what I've done, I've set up a couple of demo projects and I'm going to open this demo project first. Now straight away you can see it's come up and it says missing add-ons. So this is pretty nifty. It's finding them in the project, the ones we're missing, and it's giving us details about them. But more than that, it's also giving us an install button. Now if you used RapidWeaver Classic before, you know that if you lost components or if you lost stacks, whatever, they were hard to locate. You had to go and find each developer, go to their website or check your email, see if you could find out where to download them from. It could become a whole thing that could literally take you hours or days to resolve. And sometimes we've had users who could never resolve it because they couldn't get back the add-ons they needed. But this solves all of that, so it's really amazing. Now, you can see this window is saying missing add-ons and it's telling me I'm missing two add-ons. Now the first one is card flip, that's one that we've developed. And then there's this other component, Luminaire title. Now you might notice on Luminaire title, it's kind of got this reverse domain name. So this is a bit technical here. And the reason this one is here, you're seeing this weird long name, is because the add-ons need to be updated just to have that nice title. Because this is a new feature, there's developers will have to submit new components to the store to get these extra features in here. But the feature still works as is, so you can still install these. So let me just continue for the moment, just so I can show you how it looks in the project. Now let's open this up. So you can see here we're missing the Luminaire title, and when I click on this missing component you can see it actually has the icon because we're now storing that in the project so you can remember what it looks like. And then in the inspector, instead of having all the settings, we've got some details about it. So Luminaire title, the developer, the pack ID and the version and the identifier, and then you've got this install button which you can just click and install. Let me just go down here to the other missing component, card flip. Now with this one, we've got a view help button, which is very helpful. So if the developer has included the link to to the manual, then that's there as well, which is helpful because I can click that and then go and learn more about the component and say, oh yeah, I remember this one. So what we can do, I can click in here and I can just click this install button, but let's open this project again because this is what would usually happen. And all I need to do to get these installed, I can click install and you can watch in the editor there that they actually get installed live and you can see it happening. So this is going off to the Elements store, grabbing the component we need and installing it. Boom, there it's done already, and we'll just do, you can see card flip here, we'll just install card flip, boom, there it is. So now both of these are installed, perfect. And my project works great. So now let's go and preview this in the browser. And now when I scroll down, you can see this nice effect here with those titles and oops, and my card flip is working as well. I've got that nice hover effect on there. So this is all working. That is great. Now, the reason I can install both of these components is because I own them. So let me go into here and you can see here, I've got my two installed components. And if I go to purchases, you can see these are all the components I own. So I've purchased these two components. So that's why they were available for me to install. Now, you might be thinking, well, what happens if someone sends me a project with a component that I don't own in? What happens then? So let's close this down. And yeah, we'll save that, fine. Let's open this other demo project. Now this has a component in it that I don't own, so I can't install it. I can click continue and I can go and view the project and find out whereabouts that is in here. And so I can still open my project, still have a look at it and see how it all works. But let's open that again. And so someone sent me this project, let's pretend someone sent me this project. And it's like, oh no, I don't have this component, but I can view more information about it. Great, so I can see what the component does and I can read about it, really handy. But the most handy thing is I can say, okay, maybe I do want this component because I need to work on this project and I want to. I can click view install, boom, and it shows me the information about the component and I can instantly install it or buy it and it will go right into the project and just work. And this is absolutely phenomenal. It takes away what used to be a huge problem for users. In the first demo that I showed you, users would often, if you've been a long time and you got a new Mac and then you open a project and it's like, where do I get all these components from? Where are they? Where do you would have to go and look up where all these stacks are. So this is how it was in Classic. You would have to run off to each developer's website and try and find the stacks to install. And this is one of the big things we wanted to solve with the Elements Store. It's been a hell of a lot of work to build the Elements Store, but we think it's worthwhile doing because it gives us features like these. It's a lot of work to implement all this, and it's been a lot of work to get here, but going forward, I think you'll agree this is absolutely next level stuff. And it's that reassurance that if anyone sends you a project, you know you can open it and find out what components are missing and you can install them. So even if there's a lot of free components on the store, so if you open a project that requires those, you'll be able to just view them in the store and install them straight away. So this really, really solves a lot of problems. And if you're a developer, this also solves a piracy issue for developers, because what would used to happen in the old ecosystem, people would, you might build a site for a client, you'd buy a load of add-ons, and then you'd send them the whole project, you'd send them all the components, and you'd just give them to them. And then they've got those components, they've got those stacks for free, and the developer wouldn't get paid for that. And this is a real problem. And then, you've got a friend who's got a Mac and they're using RapidWeaver as well, and you'll just send them components. And so, or you'd upload them to the internet, share them. So there's a real issue there. And this was a problem developers were having in the Classic ecosystem. And again, it was something we wanted to solve to try and make it so developers get paid for their work. Then these aren't just given away willy-nilly for free and anyone can install them however they want. So this is the solution to that, and it's a really nice solution that just works, and users don't have to think about it, developers don't have to think about it. The Elements Store and the Elements ecosystem just takes care of it all. So that wraps it up really. Let me just uninstall these just to show you again. Boom, and you can see they disappear instantly. Boom, nothing installed. Let's open this and there we go. So it's just so easy if you get sent these projects and you need to install these components. So so if you own the components, you'll get a little install button. If you don't own the component, let's open this one, you'll get a install or view in store, and you also get the little I button if they've included a link to the help in their component. And remember, these long names will be fixed as developers submit new builds to the store of their products. So they'll look more like our own card flip there. That'll just fix itself over time as these things get updated, and any new components that get released will obviously have a pretty title rather than this long one. But we need to start somewhere, and this is an absolutely great start. And I think this is really, we had to do this now. This is really important because now the store is getting a phenomenal amount of new components. We're seeing stuff all added almost daily. There's a lot of great stuff in here. So if you haven't been to the Element store, you need to go in and check out some of these components because they are really, really great. Let's have a look at a couple. For example, let's perspective motion. Let's see here. Yeah, you can see these animating in here. Look at this. This is very cool stuff. And this perspective motion, this is a very nice component. You can just put your content in there and it'll automatically do these effects for you. So look at this. I mean, this is very, very cool. Let's have a look at another component. We've obviously got the Luminaire title here. Let's go into elements and get started. I don't know. Here we are. Yep, you can see these nice text effects. There's loads of effects here. Yeah, and there's scrolly play and scrolly telling, which allows you to do these video effects like this. So when I scroll, it can play some video. That's scrolly telling. Yeah, look at this, scrolly play. So there's some really nice components here. Let's go back to the store. This new one from Multi Themes is custom cursors. Let's go and have a little look at that. We'll go to the demos. This is kind of jazzy. Lots of uses for this. There's some fun uses here. So you can literally put PNGs, animated GIFs and things as your cursor. And this is quite nice that it does it inside containers, so you can kind of pick where you want to show that icon. That's pretty cool. Lots of fun uses for this. Lots of fun uses for this. That was Ben calling me for, I think he wants to talk about the CMS, because we're hopefully going to launch the Element CMS 2.0 this week. So there's a lot going on. Yeah, lots of good stuff in here. You really need to go and check this out. Let's have a look at this. Where's the demos? All demos, here we go. Yeah, so this is a nice toggler component. This is very cool. Clicking between these things. So there's loads of stuff in the Element store now that will allow you to do all those little bits and pieces that aren't directly built into Elements. Lots of great components. Pick a card, line hover. It's really, there's just so many in here now. So if you haven't looked at the Element store, do go and have another look, because lots of great stuff in here. All right. There's some other bug fixes in Elements 2.3, but I'm not going to go into them now because this video has been long enough. And we've got a lot of work to do. I need to speak to Ben because we're wrapping up the CMS 2.0, hopefully going to get that live this week. That's the plan. So stay tuned for that. Really exciting stuff happening in Elements land. All right. Thanks for watching this blog. Thanks for watching this blog and a vlog, should I say. And I will see you in the next video. All right. Cheers. Bye.